In this video, I'm going to share with you my initial impressions of the Boker traditional folding hunter pocket knife.
I can't stand intros.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome if it's your first time here. If you're a first timer, please check out my playlists. I do more types of videos than this type. Alright, so the Boker folding hunter traditional slip joint. I wanted something that was kind of similar to my favorite all-time Uncle Henry. Something that was kind of similar to my Cold Steel Ranch Boss, and something that was kind of similar to the Buck 110. But of course, it's not similar. It's got two blades and neither blade locks. So is it similar? No. It is similar in size, and I'm going to get into that right now. So let's open up the box. Now, before I open up the box, I'm going old school. This is my original backdrop when I first started this channel. So I thought I'd kind of do a little bit of a history thing there. All right, so let's open up the box. This is what we got here. I mean, it's a good looking presentation right off the bat, but upon closer investigation, I find that the pouch,
Some of you will call it a sheath,
is kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to say it. It's kind of cheap, pretty thin. There's nothing robust about it. There you have it. Upon further investigation, we're seeing some serious gappage here. This is how you fix a large crack, folks. You get some silly putty, try to get it close in color, and then you fill it in there, hoping it hardens without falling out, and then you can sand it and sell it to the customer. Now, I don't think that's supposed to be that way. It's pretty bad. This side's not bad. The back end is better. So I don't think it was supposed to be that way. So I'm gonna have to move on. The texture back here is good. Everything's smooth. We got brass liners and stainless steel springs. Right away, I don't like the springs are curved and bent and they're not crisp. I guess at an $89 Canadian price point, I guess this is what you get. Again, rounding on the blades, so I could imagine when they come together, it's gonna look terrible. The centering is not bad. I can live with that, and I know how to fix that anyways. Let's look at the logo, probably just glued in there. Overall, it's actually less than a Rough Rider is kind of where I'm going right now. I've got Rough Riders down here that are far better first impressions. Let's open up this clip point, and that's what it looks like. Open, no locking blade, no half stop, and we'll come in on that Boker. That's all we have. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, folks. I'm not a big fan of that, but I guess. You know I want to say it, don't you? I'm not going to say it. All right, let's go to the other blade. Oh, what was the other thing I wanted to check? Got to come back in. There it is right there, your traditional blade slam. So this particular knife did not escape it. It's unfortunate. There you are. You see that? Okay, it's a good looking blade outside of that, and that can be fixed. Okay, so the snap in here is good, but the snap out here is terrible. There is no snap. Like none. Now it could be that it's just dirty. Let's come in on that. Maybe it's just filthy. Doesn't look that bad. Yeah, not good. No es bueno. All right, so let's come in on this. What do we got here? High carbon stainless steel. Okay, high carbon stainless steel. I wouldn't say you're very sharp. I'm not going to do any testing, but I don't know. I'm kind of like underimpressed right now. This gappage here is kind of bothering me. Blade slam, I could live with that because I can fix that, but I'm kind of underwhelmed. When I first saw it, I was like jumping because I really like it. I like that look. I like the style, but really, without a locking blade, I already knew that going in, but because of all these other flaws, I'm even less impressed. Everything was bulletproof tight, nice and square and all that stuff back here. I could probably get by without the much more. Wouldn't bother me as much. Anyway, let's do some size comparisons. Okay, it's almost the exact same size as my Uncle Henry, 127. Almost exactly the same size as the Cold Steel Ranch Boss, and just a little bit larger than a traditional Buck 110. Okay, in this shot here, I've got this end lined up flush with the box on all 4 blades. And I'll just kind of gently slide it over a little bit, and we'll come in on them. And you can see that it's a little bit smaller than the Ranch Boss and the Uncle Henry, but it's longer than the Buck 110. It's really not that bad. Yeah, it's got its flaws, but as you can see in my collection here, I don't have any really expensive knives. I don't have any great Eastern cutlery or any of that kind of stuff. So based on that, these are all pretty comparable, I guess, you know. So yeah, I've got some problems here. I've had little problems with my cases as well. So I don't want to be too hard on this Boker, but there's some things I'm just not going to be able to fix on this. I'm hoping that the spring will find a way to get snappy. My guess is it's probably just a little bit too tight in here. And the other guess is there's some communism inside here. So we really won't know for a while. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down there. I added this to the collection because to me it looks like it should be in this collection. When you look at all these other knives in here, it kind of makes sense. And based on the price point and all that kind of stuff, not so bad. There are some more expensive knives in here, but I think you get the picture. An additional flaw was noticed after editing this video. This knife was sent back. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Have a great day. Bye for now.